So I just finished chapter 3 in the Virology textbook, and these chapters are starting to get a little bit longer, but this one was still kind of simple. It was more about the vectors of infection, and what a vector of infection is a source and a route that a virus takes to enter a host. For example, rabies, pretty much always the vector is a bite from an animal which is already infected with it. Now, the cool thing about this chapter is that it actually explained some of the latency in viruses. For example, rabies has a very long incubation period, and there was apparently a study which was carried out in 1887, which proved effectively that mice and rats could go up to 3 weeks without actually having symptoms. And if you managed to cut off the infected limb of the mice or rats, they would actually not display symptoms. But if you waited until after that 3-week period, yeah, they would display symptoms, and then they would die. They also found that the central nervous system plays a major role in rabies, because in animals infected with rabies, if you cut the sciatic nerve from the limb to the central nervous system, they do not get infected. They do not display symptoms. So there is something very interesting going on with rabies there. This chapter did discuss some of the difficulties with treating HIV, given its close proximity to the immune system, its close interplay with the immune system. That was pretty much it. It was a very interesting chapter, but overall, as a total review, I can't really say too much about it. It was about what I just explained. It did cover some of the ethics of human testing, human and animal testing, and it also explained that inevitably you are going to need to have human testing in order to treat a virus. It also discussed some of the history of the unethical testing of viruses and vaccines, such as the Tuskegee experiment, which is where the U.S. government infected black men with syphilis without letting them know, and refused to treat them, just so that they could study the long-term effects of syphilis on the human body, or specifically the black body. So yeah, very, very interesting stuff. Thank you for watching. Peace.